Alright guys, welcome back.
And we're back.
To us cooking.
Time for Yuri's Cooking Show.
We should put a cooking minigame in this.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
There's another visual novel I have called Crystalline that has mini games in it.
Oh! What's it called?
Crystalline.
Crystalline.
We could play it after this.
Yeah, we could.
It's like, if it's...
We wouldn't have to read even. It's like fully voiced. The only person you'd have to read for is the main character.
I like that.
Is it a dating sim?
I don't know. I never got far enough into it.
It does say it has an intricate romance system.
Oh, okay.
This sounds like it was made for Celina. That's why I'm like, maybe we should play this.
I bought it when it was in early access.
Okay.
So, like, it has mini games now, but, like, when I played it, like, literally when the mini games would happen, a box would pop up that said, still under development. Just imagine that this kind of mini game played right now.
Okay.
And then it was like, how would you like to do on the mini game? Pass? Fail?
Oh my god.
Oh, it sounds like Common Core. Alright, so what shall we make first?
Good question. So long as it doesn't end up with a call to the fire department, I'm fine with whatever.
Do you want to make the rice or the egg first?
She giggles slightly. Don't fucking joke about that.
Well, I believe we'll be fine.
We'll be good regardless, so come on, Chuckleberry Finn.
What the hell?
What?
Oh my
A
god.
Mark Twain reference in like a British written like Japanese game?
Hey, they already mentioned Nietzsche, so there was that.
Yeah.
What? We're not going back to that. When I see Chuckleberry Finn, it made me think of, there's that Kool-Aid flavor called Charcoalberry Finn, and it pisses me off that it's called that. But it's good.
Oh my gosh.
So I buy it.
She stares at me for a solid few seconds.
What? I mean, actually, of all people, shouldn't she get a book reference?
Yeah.
But in Japan, I don't know, how is Mark Twain known?
But in Japan, according to England, who would get an American reference?
Yeah.
I'm not off base in saying that, am I?
No.
Oh! Mark Twain, we never speak of him! At Kingdom Hall. My apologies, I didn't even realize.
It's alright. To be honest, it was a pretty bad joke anyway.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
Trying to ignore my burning face, I move the conversation along. So what do you feel like having?
Would you be open to making the teriyaki salmon or the egg rice?
Roast beef? Teriyaki salmon? Sex?
Terrible.
Ignore that last one.
Man, there was another bad joke here. You're good.
Terrible joke. I'm sorry. I'm just full of them tonight.
I'll fill you with salmon. Oh, no!
Sounds good to me. We gather the ingredients and equip together on the kitchen table. Yuri takes a deep breath and concentrates on the food in front of her. You alright, Yuri?
No.
I'm blacking out. Yeah, it's just that I haven't done this in a while.
You say you're blacking out?
Yeah. You're not you, Yuri. Eat a Snickers. Thanks, Yuri. I love you, Yuri.
God, thanks to work, I actually know how to cook a salmon now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
It's okay. It's nothing I'm ever going to eat, so...
Oh, that's right. You don't like fish.
I hate fish.
Love seafood.
Yeah.
I would not be good during Lent.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Fridays
crazy right now
day.
at Jimmy John's. We've been selling tuna subs like fucking nuts.
It's just Fridays.
Yeah.
We don't have to give up
Well, I
meat
work
pie.
on Fridays, so.
Oh, yeah. I just mean for Tim, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just Fridays we don't do, you do fish instead of meat.
Wait, you're allowed to eat meat on the rest of the days?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just,
I mean,
couldn't eat meat for the whole...
No, I mean, like, you choose
Except
some...
for Friday fish.
Some people, like, do that. Like, it just depends. Like, you can do that. Back in the day, like, Fat Tuesday was crazy because, like, you got rid of, like, all your eggs and, like, all the lard and, like, all the stuff, like, back in the Middle Ages that they literally then wouldn't eat, like, anything, like, animally for all of Lent. It was, like, pretty hardcore. I kind of admire that.
See, like, I always know when it's Lent because A, we sell a lot more fish.
Yeah.
And then
That's so
B,
funny.
people order unwiches more, which is like the lettuce wrap.
Oh,
So I'm like,
yeah.
oh, y'all are giving up bread for Lent?
That's awesome. Good for them.
Yeah, a lot of people give up bread for Lent, I'm assuming.
Well, and honest, because, like, yeah, the whole keto carb, people going, like, low carb and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's just that I haven't done this in a while. I just talk a big game at the grocery store. That is cooking with someone.
I can relate to that. But if you've made it as many times as it sounds like you have, this should be a cinch for you.
Thank you for your vote of confidence. Anybody else like to take a vote?
No.
She,
Anybody?
she places a scrap of paper with a handwritten recipe onto the counter. The handwriting looks to be Yuri's, but something's different about it.
It's red. I suppose we should begin by making the sauce. TCC, could you pass me the soy sauce and sesame oil?
Sure, just tell me what I have to do.
Pass me the soy sauce and sesame oil. Okay, could you peel and mince 2 cloves of garlic in the meantime?
2 cloves? More like a whole garlic.
That's right.
That's one of the few things I can actually do competently in the kitchen, so you chose a fitting job for me. Mom loves using garlic, so I've seen it cooked often enough to know what I'm doing. After peeling it, I place the garlic under the knife to crush it.
Some of it spurts up and hits Yuri in the eye. Now we're in the hospital.
She looks pissed already.
She does!
Yeah, what happened?
What did you do wrong?
Yuri's focus on her cooking is intense, to say the least.
Never seen somebody whisk sauce more fervently.
It's like how she is when she talks about literature. One thing that amazes me is how fast and efficient her movements are. The longer we cook, the more confident she becomes. It's rather difficult to keep up with how fast she moves at times.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What?
What?
Is there
What?
a ghost over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Before I know it, the salmon's marinated in the sauce and ready to be baked. Wow.
And I'm ready to be baked too.
You talked about how you weren't an expert yet. You're incredible.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's not. I mean, with enough practice.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez, you almost gave me a sneeze.
I broke Yuri.
Glass shatter sound effects.
Jesus, those eyes.
Oh, not again. No, make it stop.
Yuri, it's all right. It's not often that I see you have so much passion for something other than literature.
I am a bit of a fan of cooking. Cooking fan! My family had teriyaki salmon dishes every Saturday evening when I was younger, and I ended up learning from my mother how to cook it. You know what's funny? In just random digression, I know, great Japanese time, you guys. In Pokemon, when they talk about like Pokemaniacs and stuff, it's like they describe them as like mania heads or something. It's
Yeah.
like kind of wild. It's like kind of uncomfortable.
Wait.
It's a weird,
Maniacs.
like, you know, the Pokemaniac characters are like Pokemon fans. I think is what they are in English.
Yeah, and they're always like dressed up like different Pokemon.
Yeah, in Japanese they actually call them like it's like mania. You literally say mania and then whatever it is. So like fossil, like people who are into fossils in the game and stuff. It's weird. Like
Yeah.
it's like mania, and it's in katakana too. It's like a loan word. Seed is a loan word too. Like a seed, like you plant in the ground. It's katakana. It's weird.
I
all.
need to relearn my katakana.
I'll freaking every time you come over to the house, we'll do it.
Yeah,
We'll do
start
flash.
start busting out the little.
Don't tempt me. I freaking
I
will.
know you will.
I freaking would. And I'd enjoy every second of it. That's
I know
the bad
you
part.
would.
That's the bad part, you guys.
I'll just learn things in passing and be completely clueless and have you two be my translators when we all eventually go to Japan.
I'm fine with that. Because I always worry that I just tell people too much they don't want to hear, and then I'm just like, well, I'm sorry you had to learn that. Eventually, I practiced enough for the whole process to become a bit of a blur.
Honestly, I wish I'd done the same thing and learned how to make family recipes as well.
But it's not too late for you to learn, right?
Well, Dad's gone and Mom's gone all the time, so... That's true. Speaking of family, are you bringing some of the food back home for them as well?
Oh, no.
You do have a family, don't you?
Remember that dad we talked about? Eh? Oh, the salmon wouldn't be good by the time I return home, so you can have the leftovers.
Fine by me.
I have to take 4 trains to get home. It's far away. Anyway, could you start cooking the rest while I put the salmon in the oven and cry?
Alright, wouldn't be much of a dinner if it were just salmon. The whole kitchen smells of salmon with a subtly sweet undertone to it.
Can't imagine why.
Man, I wouldn't mind it if my kitchen smelled like this 24/7. Salmon-scented candles.
Ew. I wonder if they exist, though.
Probably.
Have you guys
I'm
seen
looking it up.
Have you guys seen that meme of a guy talking to a salmon, and the salmon says, "Oh, cool, you named a color after me." and the guy's like, "Yeah, we sure did." And the salmon goes, "Wait, why is it pink?" And then there's nothing from the guy, and it says, "Why is it pink?"
I've never seen that. That's freaking awesome. Ooh, baby, now that you've learned this recipe from me, you can cook it for yourself. Here's everything and all the ingredients. Go, do it again.
Ha! I think I'll want to practice a few more times under your guidance before I do it myself.
Guys, come back next time and see if we die from the cooking.
They have salmon candles.
Oh my god.
They look
Ew.
like a... You open it like a can.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Go leave the audience with that.
Wes can put it on the screen. That'll be
Yeah,
fun
look
to Google.
up the... Send it to Wes.
Bye, you guys.
Bye everybody.